This is important. I know what Sunny's up to.
What?
You found a comic, haven't you?
Pieces?
Of course, pieces. Good. That confirms things.
What are they from?
Sunny's grandfather drew these books for him. There was something to entertain him when he was sick.
Why do they matter now?
Sunny thinks these comics are like maps, clues he needs to follow.
Why?
I don't know if you remember, but a long time ago we talked about the Anunnaki.
Right.
Ask him. He'll laugh it off. When he does, tell him Jamila says hi. See what happens.
Does the word etude mean anything to you?
So you know the spied passphrase. What did you find out?
Passphrase?
Never mind. I'll change it by the time we're off this call. Already done.
All right, beyond the passphrase I just missed the boat on.
I'm so sorry to not include you, but it's not my call.
Aside from that,
What's it mean, right? If you know the word, then you know the story.
I'm afraid that I don't.
It's a teaching tool, usually for piano players. But Jin liked the idea that a lesson could exist as art.
I get that, but why does it keep coming up?
Because that's what the Anunnaki are all about.
Becoming better piano players?
No, advancing, evolving. Each life is a lesson. Each stage of human development is a lesson. We need to learn, to perfect, to demonstrate.
Demonstrate to whom?
Jin calls them the testers. Supposedly we're being watched by advanced beings.
Aliens?
Aliens, space worms, giant monsters and lab coats, I don't care.
If you don't care, then...
Why belong to Spied?
Yeah.
Because I may not believe we're being watched, and frankly I don't care, but it's time for humanity to grow up before we wreck everything. That's all Sunny wants, in his own way.
Are you still hunting antiquities?
Not at the moment. I'm back home in London.
So all is well with the Order?
I'm pleased to report yes, thanks to you, but there is still a lot of work to be done. I'm starting a subset of Spied for discovering the wonders actually on the planet. No disrespect to space, I just like to be a bit more grounded.
What is Jin's obsession with etudes about?
He believes that each major development in humanity is a lesson. We did a great deal of sitting about at first until the first tool was invented, and then that led to agriculture, but also a great deal of bashing each other about the head, and then from that point on we developed newer and more powerful technologies. Jin believes we were visited before each new advancement, and given a lesson to perfect.
That's the etude?
So he says. He believes each life is like that too, that we each have a lesson to perfect. That's the goal, to find your own song and play it perfectly.
How did Sunny know who would make it through the competition?
Did you see all the rest of the competition?
Well, not really.
No offense, but it's not shocking who is left over. The deck was stacked in your favor.
What do you mean by the deck being stacked in our favor?
Sunny wanted all of you to stay through the competition because you all have a certain skill.
So I'm what? The person with the questions?
Or the person who finds the answers.
And Lena?
This I know. She's a linguist and a code breaker. Sunny wants her in case he actually finds something.
Kiri, what's she here for?
I don't know anything about her. Look at what she's good at. Look at Sunny's notes in the comic.
What about Patrick?
Indeed.
Any clue?
He's my inclusion. Accidentally.
Why?
We met back when I was in the Order.
You did?
He and his team were there for a playoff game of sorts. I found him lost in the desert.
What was he doing?
Naturally, that's what I asked. You know what he said?
What?
I'm lost in the desert. Isn't that funny?
Yeah, I can see him saying that.
I asked him if he was worried about being lost. He told me that he had just lost his river, but soon he'd find it again, and he'd follow it where it led.
He's really very calm. It's odd.
Not really odd. It turns out his parents are these gurus of sort. They raised him to join them in their teaching, but he said he felt the world pulling him in another direction.
The middle of a desert?
Apparently, right? I thought it was pretty funny, so I told Sunny about him.
And?
Sunny nearly punched a hole in the sky, he was so excited. Bring him to me, he's the last one. He kept saying that.
When was this?
Right before we met. I imagine that's when his plan started.
What's the story with Sunny and his grandfather?
Jin has spent his life chasing after these big adventures, and it seems that his daughter, Sunny's mum, felt a little left behind. She didn't want him around Sunny when he was younger. Didn't want him to get hurt by Jin suddenly taking off.
Okay.
Then one day, Sunny gets sick. Really bad. He's in bed for forever. Jin comes to be there for the family, and he tells Sunny these stories. Gives him these comics he drew for him. For that year, they're the best of friends.
And then?
Sunny gets better, Jin moves on. Sunny's mum tells him that his grandfather's stories were nice, but they were just stories.
He doesn't believe that?
He does. Until one day, on a whim, he visits one of the locations from the comic.
What does he find?
Well, you'll need to ask him.
So, why do you trust Sunny so much?
He's the one who gave me the tip about the final dig site.
He did?
Yes. He brought you in as well.
What?
That was your test.
I passed, I presume.
Maybe. Remember, Sunny wants you to act as you are, not as you could be.
I don't know if I understand.
It means that he studied you. He wants you to act as you are. He's not hoping you suddenly become a more special version of yourself. He's building his orchestra. You're an instrument. All of you are. Look at the comic. Look at the people around you.
I keep finding relics. Is that what Sunny is looking for?
Yes.
Well, why not find them himself?
Because they're not just hidden. They're hidden in different ways. You're finding pieces that are hidden like clues, no doubt. Everyone else will find their pieces their own way.
What are they for?
Jin believes if we assemble all the relics hidden by the testers, that's what he calls them, then we pass the test and they'll come visit again.
Do you believe that?
No, but then again, the pieces are there, and he is finding them.
Bye-bye.
Be safe, Nancy.
It's too dark. If I can light all of the grid sections, I might be able to get the power back on. I need to get a fire going to see what's on that wall. I need to find and fill in the symbol listed. Sunny was here, and now my medallion isn't. This can't be part of the game. What is Sunny up to? This must be what Kiri was after. Wait a second. Whoa, I bet this spells something out.
What was that about?
I promise I had no idea.
No one else got this mission, just me. Why?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're lying. You're not even supposed to be here.
That's not true.
You and me, we're the same.
Why do you say that?
We can destroy each other.
That's dramatic.
Tell the odds my way, we'll stay cool.
Did that. Haven't done that. That's done. Did that. Check, check.
It's been fun, but I'm turning against you now.
Okay, why?
I am dissolving this partnership. You are no longer needed.
Well, thanks for the notice, I guess.
Do you mind if I play it a bit different for the camera?
Could not care less.
Excellent.
Just go easy on Bess.
Oh, sure thing.
Thanks. Well, it's been fun, I guess.
Fair warning. Things will be different next time we talk.
Got it. What happened back in the mines? Are you okay?
I really don't want to talk about it.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
Nancy Drew.
I found your note. You need to give me one straight answer about what's going on here.
Okay, just one. Only one.
Did you take my medallion?
You asked for one straight answer, and I agreed. This is not the one you want.
You're not being very helpful.
I was hoping you'd take point on the helping, and I'd focus on the getting help.
And where does all this help lead?
You'll see. Go beat Kiri.
Yeah, you better run.
Bess, catch! Did we win?
Kiri's gonna win.
Wait, let's tally the score. And it's a tie. That means sudden death.
What?
How is there possibly more?
You cheated!
Time to unveil the final test.
It's sudden death. Nancy versus Kiri. Winner take all. Teams must fill containers to match the arrangement shown in the display. Pay close attention to how many of each arrangement must be made, because every time an incorrect container exits the assembly line or you use the reset button, you'll lose 10 points. Each player has 5 tries to get each round right. Get it wrong 5 times and you get 0 points for the round. The team who finishes with the most points wins. Are you ready? Get set, go!
Nancy, you got this.
Sounds good, Bess.
Keep up the good work. Don't get stressed out! Stay calm! Is it just me or is it moving faster? She's gaining on us. Work faster, but correctly.
There you have it, a surprise come-from-behind victory for Team Tui, as Nancy Drew lets no obstacle stand in her way. Two things are certain. Team Tui's upset will go down in Pacific Run history, and Sunny June will never work in this town again.
Emergency! All crew alert! I'm taking over the airwaves. Team Tui, report to field.